Hey everybody, how you doing, guys and gals? A lot of episodes are pumping up right now. Giving you a lot of content, a lot of materials, a lot of topics for you guys and gals to listen to and talk about. Um, was on Tubi TV today, and I noticed something. I think all of the Spin on Your Grave franchise is on Tubi right now. The original, the sequel to the original, and and the remake and the two sequels following the remake. I think there was another one. Hold up. I know there's five of them. I think there's a sixth one. Not sure, by the way. I did review them in the past, but those videos are deleted. So it's like that's like one of those reviews I don't want to go back to because I feel like the word rape is kind of like a sensitive topic. Let's be real. And um, and I want to go back talking about the original I Spit on the Grave. I remember when I first saw the movie. I remember seeing the cover of it, never knowing what it was. So it was just the cover that was weird. I was seeing the woman half naked in a way with the knife, and I was curious. One day when I started having my first job, and I went to my first video store to purchase the video cassette. Yes, VHS, and this was the director's cut version, like the uncut version. So once I bought it, pop in the VHS, and I was like mind fuck ever since. And that was the only time and one time I ever saw the movie, the original I Spit in the Grave. Um, if you don't know what Spit in the Grave is about, it's a summary. It's about this writer. They go off to the woods to write a book, and that's if I'm correct. I'm going through a flashback. She come across these hillbillies later that kind of like stalking the woods, to harassing her, and then which leads to a lengthy rape scene. Like all these guys just gangbang her up, raping her in the woods. And when you thought it was over, once she got to the house, they raped her again, constantly raping her. And the whole movie was so much raping. Like she was totally naked, spread out raping. Like she was raped. Like oh my, it was crazy though. And the way they did in this movie was insane though, because it was just mind fucking you. Excuse my language. I have to curse. But then later on, she gets her revenge on one by one against the rapist that raped her. And there's a lot of flaws in the movie too, which is pretty obvious. But it was just weird how they did it though. And ever since that day, I never saw the original again. But then I heard about the remake version, and of course, I gotta see the remake because it's part of the. It's like, but the title like the remake, you're curious because of horror movies or movies that are like shock value. You gotta be curious, how the remake is gonna be or how the sequel is gonna be. And the difference between the remake and the original, the kill scenes was much more brutal, much more gorier. The rape scene was a pretty much cut off scenes, like you really don't see it, but but the kill scenes was much more better than the original. That was the difference. And but the rape scene was worse in the original than the remake version. And later on, they followed it with two other sequels, two and three, which has the rape theme in it, of course, but it's a different scenario with different actresses. Then they did the sequel, the official sequel to the original with the mother, who was now the survivor from the first movie, now has a daughter, and they got kidnapped by the rapist's family that she killed, and it's pretty much doing revenge against the original actress, pretty much that killed her family because they disrespected her, you know, and now they did the same thing with her daughter this time. Um, yeah, that one was kind of weird though. I think it was called "Explain Your Grave Deja Vu," if I'm corrected. But yeah, that's one of those shock value horror or thriller movies. One of those shock value rape revenge movies that will like mindfuck you. So I'm giving you guys a warning, gals, especially gals. It's very sensitive topic. So if you really could stomach it, then go check it out out of curiosity. But it's on Tubi TV right now, so you can see it for free. I'm not sure the original is the uncut version. I'm not sure, but you can check it out if you want. And then we'll have a good night over it out.